One NYC, New York City's plan to become the most resilient, equitable, and sustainable city in the world, has a specific goal for city-owned buildings to reduce greenhouse gas emissions 35% by the year 2025. To enact the plan, building codes, local laws and regulations, and industry standards and guidelines have been adopted by New York City. They address energy efficiency, in addition to helping protect the health, safety, and general welfare of those who use these buildings every day. New York City building codes regulate the minimum requirements for construction and maintenance of building structures. The general administrative provisions provide guidelines about how to administer the various codes. You'll need to be familiar with these codes in your role working with city-owned buildings. Along with specific codes for general building construction, plumbing, electrical, and mechanical systems, the city has adopted an Energy Conservation Code. It provides guidance on how to meet energy efficiency goals for New York City buildings. The Energy Conservation Code aligns with the goals of the One City Built to Last plan, which calls for the city to develop and implement world-class green buildings. This is a key initiative in the city's target to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Adopted in 2016, it includes requirements for all new construction and provisions for alterations to existing buildings, with some exceptions for historic buildings. For example, the code sets criteria for compliance using an energy rating index analysis, performance requirements for heating equipment, and more. In addition, the code specifically requires measurement devices be installed in new buildings to monitor the energy usage. Learning how to use these measurements will be key to your role in helping to meet city goals. New York City codes are available at the website shown here. An important guide to ensuring building energy efficiency while also maintaining the comfort of people within the space is the American Society of Heating, Refrigerating, and Air Conditioning Engineers, ASHRAE, Standards and Guidelines. They cover areas such as indoor air quality, thermal comfort, energy conservation in buildings, reducing refrigerant emissions, and others. Here is a quick look at a few. ASHRAE 55 will inform you about how to manage indoor thermal environmental factors and care for personal comfort factors within a building. For example, check your building's set point settings to ensure the difference between the heating set point and the cooling set point are great enough that the systems do not turn on to compete with each other. Occupants won't be too cold nor too hot, and this will result in optimal comfort and energy efficiency. The goal of ASHRAE 62.1 is to provide standards for balancing healthy indoor air quality with energy efficiency. It defines minimum ventilation rates and provides guidance on improvement of air quality in existing buildings. ASHRAE 90.1 sets an overall standard with minimum requirements for the energy-efficient design, construction, operation, and maintenance of buildings. This ensures the optimal use of renewable energy resources. The standards for new buildings are important to reference, even for your existing buildings. Compare your existing building to see how it stacks up. When commissioning a new building, you will need to reference ASHRAE Guideline 0, which includes the procedures, methods, and documentation for each phase of project delivery. It outlines steps in the commissioning process from pre-design through occupancy and operation to verify that the facility and its systems operate as intended. You can find more information about ASHRAE at the address shown on the screen. Energy efficiency is literally the law of the land in New York City. There are multiple local laws that relate to the construction and maintenance of buildings, and several that help ensure compliance towards energy efficiency. Here are a few examples of laws passed to help us meet our 35 by 25 goals. The city requires new municipal buildings to be designed to use less energy and sets targets for existing buildings to cut their energy use in half, including requirements for benchmarking and reporting energy scores and grades. To help us understand how we are meeting our goals, NYC passed a law requiring benchmarking of the energy efficiency of all city buildings over 10,000 square feet annually into an internet-based system developed by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Another law extends the requirement to comply with building codes, especially the New York City Energy Conservation Code, to building renovations of all sizes. As managers of buildings larger than 50,000 square feet optimize the energy efficiency of existing and retrofit building systems, they must conduct energy audits and file a mandatory energy efficiency report every 10 years. Because lighting is a large consumer of energy, NYC laws require the upgrading of lighting systems and the installation of energy submeters in certain buildings. You can find information on local laws at the address shown on the screen. Now that you are aware of some of the codes, standards, and local laws related to energy efficiency, you'll want to use these resources to take a deeper look to see how your work may be impacted and learn the details. Thanks for watching and for helping New York City meet its energy efficiency goals.